Hi, my name is Basir Mahmood. I'm a visual artist based between Amsterdam and Lahore, and the work I'm presenting here at the in Antwerpen, Kunsthal, the extra city is called Brown Bodies in an Open Landscapes are Often Migrating. And it's a three-channel video work which started off with really a single click. Like 1.5 years ago, I found this video online of this one migrant in the middle of nowhere who was traveling through Iran from Pakistan to coming to Europe, and he was completely lost. And he recorded this video in the middle of nowhere, saying that if he survives, he gonna post this video online and let other people know what he been through. So what was incredible for me to see that, this video was not just a document but also was an evidence of his survival. So one video, one click led me to other videos. So now ended up in a sea of videos and images that were coming from these illegal routes that people were taking. So from sources like YouTube, TikTok, and all these sources. And I realized that after 1.5 years, I could start to identify places, objects, hiding points, how people were taking the route. So I would digitally be able to take the route, and very cinematically, very visually, I was able to take the route. So I took all the information that I collected, and I took that information to my long-term collaboration that I do with the Lahore-based film industry known as Lollywood. Lollywood was the biggest film industry in the world till the late 70s. It has a dramatic collapse, and now technically the film industry does not exist, but the whole infrastructure is there. And I thought I would ask them how could we sort of recreate all these footages and images. And my work as an artist is that I set up a condition for filming, so I don't film my own work. I set up, if a condition of the narrative and condition of the filming that I generate somehow start to merge into each other, start to collide, this is where my work starts. So this is where I start to observe. And in this case, you see that, I started to I thought distance would become sort of a core of the work. So I put everybody away from each other, camera, directors, actors into the mountain. And you see when the verbal language doesn't work, there is a physical language start to appear. And that's what you see, that visually how the distance started to work. And what was incredible for me to see that how when the camera started to struggle between a person's body and a mount or a stone or a tree. And so this is what you see, and most of my work are shot in one day. So we start from early morning, goes to the late evening, and this is what you see in the film, that how the days passes from the morning to the evening. And the film kind of ends up into this dark night. And for me, as a filmmaker, it's all as an artist and later as a filmmaker, cinema is really as a research tool to understand and see how in what complexities that we exist in today, and how can cinema or the filmmaking or the lens of the camera sort of could allow us to navigate into this complexity of the time, but also the dust of images and ideas and thoughts. There's a lot of gestures that you see in the film. So hands are kind of, because the verbally they can't speak because everybody is kind of far away. So these hand gestures are kind of the idea of navigation. And for me, what is interesting in this work particular, I wanted to understand distance. So there are three kind of distance that I use. The distance that is I have from the place of my origin, like I'm from Lahore and live in Amsterdam. The distance that is covered by the migrants, and the third distance that is is navigated by my collaborators. And this is where you see these hand gestures started to appear into the film.